The day of the hairy freak or the fat slob is practically gone.
Let the party begin. I've got snacks.
Hey, look at us. We did it again, another 7 days round the sun. Welcome to WCW Deep Cuts Live. My name is Tom. That's my name. Shout out to Pavement. If you're watching on the live stream, they were the band we were listening to beforehand. One of the best bands of the 90s, in my humble opinion. Lovely band. Love me some noise rock. Shout out to the Erotic Eric Fontaine Fan Club, aka The Chat. Peter Crawford, I have heard that. Not the kindest thing you could say, but hey, we're doing this on Tuesday. The Erotic Eric Fontaine Fan Club, aka The Chat. Hello to everybody in there. You're here, I'm here, everybody's here. You know who else is here? The members of my weirdo empire. There you are. Thank you to everybody who's a kind member of my YouTube channel. Plopping down dollars as well as eyeballs. Putting our newest member, Brian Turner's VHS Rehab. Go give him a sub on YouTube. Delivering some of the best Tennessee-based history wrestling content around. He's uploaded a bunch of raw videos from USA Championship Wrestling with our pal Bert right now. I appreciate all of you doing that. Now, speaking of all of you, you want to keep the conversation going throughout the week, join the Discord right there. There's the URL if you want to jump in the Discord. Do the thing. tinyurl.com/discord for Tom Green. Now, if you've not done so already, please check out my newest video, newest long form on the YouTube channel. I swear it's better than the thumbnail. About the Dungeon of Doom. I spent about 17 minutes thinking way too fucking hard about the Dungeon of Doom and come to some fun conclusions about the secret motives of Kevin Sullivan and the gang in that cave that's shaped like a dungeon. Trying to think what else might be going on. No Off the Grid this Sunday. It's my off week. So, no stream this weekend. I'm back next Tuesday after this for WCW Deep Cuts Live. And I think that's about it. I think that's all I got for things to talk about before the stream starts. Let's go back to the year 1994, September the 3rd to be exact. We're 4 minutes into this damn thing. We haven't watched a second of wrestling yet. So let's do that for 2 hours, shall we? Let's go. As always, let me know how everything sounds. Hey Nathan, hello. Glad to hear that, Peter. Work sucks. Fuck work. I believe that is a model they hired. Whose arm that is. It's not Sting's. It's too big to be Sting's. Yankee Hawk, thank you for the sub. WCW had a habit of hiring to be louder. All right. Hopefully that's loud enough.
The most exciting fall brawl news involves the team of Dustin and Dusty Rhodes with the Nasty Boys. And tonight, the team wrestles for the first time. States heavyweight champion Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
It's wild. They just let him walk around that shitty building. That shitty little building with a stick of fire. That seems like a fire hazard, but yes. Yes, I did a short about Steve Kerr and Bobby Eaton a few weeks ago. Bad attitude. Bobby Heenan had just had neck surgery in real life, so wearing a neck brace. Some newsletter folks thought it was a rib on Vince McMahon, but as Vince got the neck brace on,
8 men in 2 rings, all inside a steel cage. Let me get that straight. There's going to be 8 men in 2 rings inside of a steel cage. That's going to look like the nut
as Vince had put on the neck brace for the trial.
Like the back room at Betty Ford. Who knows? We have a
tremendous
one-on-one. Flying Bryant against Stunning Steve.
Hey, wait.
Kick it off with a big 6-man tag team match as we go to the ring to light up WCW.
Light up. Are we going to get high with Tony Schiavone? Great tan on the June. Great tan. Tex. Ooh. Well, here's the best Nasty Boys year ever. 90. What the fuck? What a weird ass third man for this team. Big Bad John, aka Max Muscle, fresh out of the power plant. That is Max Muscle, yes. Holy shit, he's huge. What a weird ass trio. There's Dusty with his denim shirt. How the hell do you see through those sunglasses, man? Like, there's probably stories of them accidentally just slapping fans in the face, trying to high-five them, wearing those sunglasses. One half of War Games.
Well, like I told you a couple weeks ago, if the Nasties ever had any motivation, they would be extremely dangerous.
All in the natural. Lots of chicken and rice for old Big Bad John.
So who knows what this hillbilly band's going to do here.
Fans, as we said at the top of the program, don't forget, still in this telecast, Mean Gene Okerlund.
Nasty, nasty, nasty.
With Hulk Hogan, talking about his rehabilitation.
Could you imagine being a lady in the front row? Not knowing much about wrestling, they just hire you to be a model, and everybody's chanting nasty in your direction.
Stay with us for that exclusive interview here on Saturday night.
You know, it's nice everyone's concerned with Hulk Hogan.
Very brave of Dustin to be wearing white trunks while teaming with knobs and sags. Those things will be brown by the end of the match.
No one?
I care.
Well, there
I
you
have
go.
a few friends that care. The Ric Flairs in this world care.
Aha! Now we're getting into something here. You and Flair correspond?
Well, no, but I got a nice letter from his corporation and some flowers.
Yeah, there you go. It's hard to tell.
I'd like to think our streams have kind of debunked the theory that Dennis Knight and Mark Canterbury were bad. We've seen them do some good things. Reverie, yeah. Just use the sunglasses as an excuse to slap someone.
You gotta see this. It's 2 rings enclosed in a cage. It's actually boxed in. There's a top on the cage.
Oh, that's sick. The Nasty Boys shirts were cool. Very jealous, Peter Crawford, of your buddy and your friend's mom.
One-on-one period, and it's going to be a fight, much like you're seeing right here, a slugfest.
Yeah, but there's going to be.
They are fucking slapping each other.
Eventually there is. After the one-on-one, there's a coin
Either that or they're slapping their thighs.
The coin toss will give a team of 2.
Oh, jeez.
Then they'll alternate until all
Homeboy's face skidded off the apron.
The real veteran of War Games right there. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Once all 8 men are in, then it's submit or surrender. Anything goes. But prior to all 8 men being in, there's a lot of action going on.
Hey, Low Dog. Why hasn't Who been in a WWE game?
War games that I'm going to be viewing. I'm going to be doing the color.
That's cool. I had that whole set at one point when I was a kid. The whole set of the San Francisco Makers of rubber WCW guys. The Nasty Boys? Shit, I don't know. I figured they just, 2K just didn't think anybody wanted to play as them. Which, I mean,
He's a big boy.
He really is. Dustin,
they did a little bit. It was mostly played up that Terry was going after Dusty's next of kin. Like the Rhodes Funk family, their feud was like continuing a generation.
If something don't go right, you strike.
Hey, Therapy.
WCW.
Dustin growing out his hair. I still think Dustin with long hair would have looked good.
Big deal. He broke
Like,
his
the
arm.
longer he grew it out, the better it looked.
into the ropes, shoulder block. He's not going to knock Big John off his feet. That's not a good
They might have been. I forget who all was in there. Also, Max Muscle with, like,
Stood on his feet.
the dirty blonde.
And this is why the American Dream Dusty Rhodes
Not a great look for him.
went to the scrap bar to get these two men.
Like, Knobs in there with Max Muscle with the hair dye job. Like it is. It looks like Brian Knobs wrestling like a child Brian Knobs. I might. I'd have to see if it pops up any copyright bullshit, because it's weird what WWE does and doesn't have rights to. If the PWF stuff ended up in the Florida library, then I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to do a test upload first.
That's amazing. Dusty's telling Dustin you can't trust Arn Anderson, you can't trust anybody. And they go get the Nasty Boys? Who could trust the Nasty Boys? Would you let them do your taxes?
Just because it's on YouTube and never been taken down doesn't mean it's not caught. There's a bunch of WWE on YouTube. There's a big difference between it being on YouTube and it being allowed to be live streamed.
Well, that's scary that Dusty could know something you don't.
Like, there's Global is all over YouTube, but if I try to live stream it, they kick me off YouTube because it pops up. I don't live stream WCW on YouTube. I upload VODs afterwards, and it just doesn't let me monetize it, which is fine. I got plenty of other shit to monetize. It's a loss leader. And there's plenty of non-WWE owned shit that gets taken down, because what happens is somebody in NXT, because the NXT coaches have access to upload stuff to the WWE YouTube channel unlisted. Like if Terry Taylor finds a compilation of matches he wants everybody to watch, like he'll throw up like Coach Terry's best punching matches or whatever, and it'll just be a bunch of shit WWE doesn't own, and then it'll ding other people's channels who have those uploaded. It's so weird.
All right, I'm going to be talking to this foursome.
Coach Terry and Coach Steve are the two worst offenders. But I love Steve Corino.
But
So.
they look different, you know. They look alert. They look dangerous is what they look.
Yeah, this isn't really like super public info. It's just I know because I've had stuff get dinged that like NXT coaches have uploaded unlisted at the WWE YouTube channel.
Stay tuned for this, Roy and Gene.
Listen to those fans that don't really exist. You weren't rude. No, just... There's a big difference between being able to upload shit to YouTube and being able to live stream to YouTube.
I've just seen a little taste of Nastyville. Just a little inkling of what the Colonel and his sports.
And a lot of people don't understand that.
In the double ring with the big cage over it and the locked doors. Nasty's sensation is what it wants. And they're Nastyville.
What's my lost media dream? I don't know. What is my lost media dream? I don't even know if it's wrestling related. I'd love to just go through the old MTV archive. Like the old MTV video library. all those old shows that apparently are not archived. From what I've been told, no, the MTV archive Paramount owns is dog shit. Dusty Rhodes is 48 here.
You see, Arn Anderson, I am innocent. No longer. I am emotional. No longer.
Is he bragging to Arn Anderson that he is not a virgin anymore? You know, I've seen that foam finger for literally decades, and I just noticed that it's Hulk Hogan's ear. It's so weird. A hot toddy, by the way, which is an alcoholic drink for those that don't know. Dusty needs to get drunk.
And when she married that old man, that young woman said, "Don't ever get that old man started." I say, "Why, baby?" She said,
well, Nickelodeon stuff, it's completely different. The Nickelodeon stuff was all archived. The MTV shit is apparently a mess. Like, just stuff, tapes never got saved, tapes weren't labeled. Like, I know people that have, like, worked there in the past. I'm like, hey, is such and such saved? And they're like, no, we don't fucking have it. No, I believe Dustin and Cody are from different moms.
I'm gonna tell you what, I started feeling good. And Tony said before I came on, "What you gonna do for this war game besides that big surprise?" I'm gonna soak my elbow in motor oil.
I'm gonna soak my elbow in motor oil.
Ain't that America?
What a fucking weird threat.
I don't need no rocking chair. Remember this when you walk out.
Well, Dusty's genes are really strong.
But you cannot have our soul today. Ain't that America?
Backwards hat Terry or backwards hat Dusty, who's stronger? Dusty. Hacksaw Jim. Hogan. There's Jim Duggan. Forever, I thought that his WCW debut was at Fall Brawl. But no, he was in the company for like a month before then. Who's Hacksaw got as opposition? John Faulkner. That's a guy who teaches shop class. Up, Nick Patrick's got lice. Yeah, he was in the locker room with Hogan at Bash at the Beach, but he was not on the roster. Like, there were like a half dozen wrestlers in Hogan's locker room at Bash at the Beach that WCW had not signed. They were just there hanging out.
Well, that's why we're number one, Shivani. That's all on this program, so stay with us.
I'm still stunned that that didn't end up being a thing in like 2006 WWE. Godfather and Jim Duggan.
Whoa, watch out.
You know, Miss Duggan has a
I'm sorry, I only heard a part of that. You need a date for something?
No, I'm covered. I'm fine, Tony. No, thanks. No, thanks. I'll sit home, do some knitting, have some basketball. I'm fine.
This is what it looks like when a bowling league breaks down into a fight.
Boy, Duggan looks great, doesn't he?
He's in the best shape I've ever seen.
Oh, jeez.
Taking off about 25 pounds. He's toned himself.
Yeah, Jim's not selling anything tonight. Why would he?
You know, he's got that one bad eye. You notice that?
Oh yeah, John Faulkner's definitely a guy that peaked in like 9th grade.
He has trained himself to watch you with one eye and a fly with the other.
I don't know. I had a Jim Duggan foam 2x4 once when I was a kid. I used to use it as like the ramp for my wrestling ring. Like the ramp they had at WCW pay-per-views. I would use the Jim Duggan foam 2x4 as the ramp. Oh, 2, 3. Hooray, Jimmy Duggan. That's sick. I always wanted the foam razor when I was a kid. But I imagine my mom is like, you can't carry around a razor, foam or not. I love that they're playing the part of Stars and Stripes Forever, where whoever's on the tuba is just off in their own little world.
Tomorrow night, a tremendous event on the main event at 6:05, and here's more on that.
He's on the road to Fall Brawl. The
Yeah.
Natural takes on Anderson and Buck for what could be a lesson in family values.
Jim Powers' entrance music.
On WCW main event tomorrow night, 6:05 Eastern on TBS.
Well, it was a wild main event.
Fucking love that song.
A week ago when Dustin Rhodes faced Arn Anderson.
Oh, it's Diamond Dallas Page.
Ricky Steamboat the Dragon. As they...
Oh, there's nothing dragging there.
As they...
God, look at that ring gear.
As they do battle tomorrow night to make...
Gee, do you think this guy used to run a strip club?
Hey, we got the camera on the wrong person here. Will someone move him out of the way, please?
Get it? He's a heel.
Always walk behind him. There we go. Okay, Diamond Dallas Page. And
Yeah, he's not stretching.
We have the main event tomorrow night, 6:05. You and me, Gina, the host, but you have your hotline every Sunday.
That Kenny Kendall, perhaps, in the ring?
I heard the interview with Dr. Feldman. Who is this Dr. Feldman? And how many malpractice suits has this guy had?
Hey, I don't know who the guy is.
I think that is Kenny Kendall.
The doctor there that worked on Hogan, that's all I know. I mean,
Dave Pinzer with his mic completely potted down.
First time I've ever seen him.
The tight shot of Kenny Kendall's mullet there.
Hotline tomorrow night. Give Gina a call.
And you know we'll be talking to
I don't think so.
to get an interview.
I've heard those. I think he even kind of referenced them in his book.
WCW's the hottest
If you ever read DDP's shitty book
island, sits around one set.
that he wrote in like 2000, I don't think DDP was a job guy for the WWF.
This guy.
I think that's just people assuming that because he was so fucking old.
Watch out.
God, look at how shitty that singlet is. I love it.
You know why blondes have more fun?
I'm scared to
Yes, Kenny Kendall, a big
See us in the dark.
wrestling muscle fetish favorite.
Full arm drag. Takedown. Diamond Dallas
My favorite thing about DDP's book is when Positively Canyon would carry around the ripoff cover of DDP's book, and it said it was co-written by Mark Smokey Madden.
right in front of that loudmouth.
Well, she kind of hangs out with
Yeah,
Diamond
DDP's the right age to have been an enhancement guy in the WWF. I don't think he was, though.
Kendall trying to get out of that side headlock.
I think we would have found footage by
Take
now.
away from the ability of Diamond Dallas Page, though.
And he's getting better all the time.
You're right.
He's better this week than he
Hey,
was 2
Matt,
weeks ago. That was a month ago.
I
He's constantly improving.
wasn't admonished for buying a wrestler book, but what I would do, so
Tell her.
in 6th grade,
What's wrong with the world today?
when like all the wrestler books started coming out, I had an English teacher that fucking hated
Stand
wrestling.
right there near that guy,
Uh,
and Page wants you to stand there.
and he,
They have to do
like,
what they're told.
one of the things in his English classes, we would have to like do one-on-one interviews with him about books that we had read independently. We had to do like 3 or 4 of them per semester. And because he hated wrestling so much, I would purposely read wrestling books. Because he had no fucking idea what was in them. And then he would just be like, how many belts did this guy win? And it would be easy as shit. I mean, they could have. I think we would have, if he was an enhancement guy in WWF TV, footage would have been found by someone by now. We have too many sleuths between those in the company and those outside of the company that would have found it. I have no doubt he maybe worked an outlaw indie or two. I just don't think he wrestled on New York TV. Thank you, man.
You know, the whole world is talking about what happened to Ric Flair. Who cares what happened to Hulk Hogan?
I read the Gary Michael Capetta book that year. I remember one of the questions that teacher asked me was, So how did he announce the wrestlers? And I had to be like loudly.
People were calling in talking about Flair being suspended indefinitely. People were calling in saying Hogan should be suspended.
It's Wiki. I've seen some bullshit on Wiki.
They think Hogan should be suspended.
The people I've talked to,
Yeah, you talked to Dr. Feldman too.
Well, I mean, it's
God, look at the fucking hair on these guys.
at least be able to get rid of Hogan for everything he's done.
If you rub their heads together, you'll get a friction fire.
DDP may be right. Kenny Kittle doesn't look too good at all right now. Head first goes Kenny Kittle.
It's so weird seeing him grab a dude's head like that and not do a diamond cutter. Like him going for a snapmare. Like, oh shit, he's going for his finish. No, nope, snapmare.
On his honeymoon.
What was Diamond Dallas Page 2 doing on his honeymoon?
Couldn't anybody else to come with him. His mother-in-law.
I'm just saying, if DDP is the source of those matches on Wikipedia, that it's probably a lie. That being said, as Rev Ray said, if Chris Zellner and David Bixen Sand pulled Bixen Span, not Bixen Sand, Bixen Sand. I'm a fucking idiot. If Chris and Bix dug up a result that he was on, I'm sure he wrestled a match or two on like an outlaw show. I believe them.
Great determination by the youngster here.
That's a good point, Rev Ray. They kept having to... The more guys that had to wrestle the Giant Warrior, the fewer matches Burt could put on. Because he kept having to put more and more guys in the Giant Warrior match. Apparently that dude's from fucking Baltimore. And he was like too shitty for the Baltimore Indies, so... He moved to Arkansas. And Bert's like, brother, I got a place for you. DDP's dressed like a jazzercise instructor that also moves people during the week. Like he's a moving truck. Weird ass small package. Honey. Oh, yeesh. Those models are so mad. They should have at least spread them out throughout the building and not just put all of the models in the same row. Wait, is he Abyss? Peter Crawford said I look like Abyss, and then he just like, thing that Abyss used to do. It's a RKO out of somewhere. Telegraph the shit out of it.
He's not going anyplace.
We get it. You watch movies. At least steal from like an old movie that the commercials aren't running on cable. Like, steal from Xandu or something. My impression is the models got $500 a show. That's what I've always heard.
Count 1, 2, 3. That Hammonegger's not going anyplace. Look at this Shivani, the diamond down, giving him a 10+.
We needed a replay of him saying, "Somebody stop me."
I have no idea where we're going next. Oh, yeah.
I don't either, Tony.
Coming up next.
Are you supposed to be running the fucking show, dude?
Speed TV.
Speed TV. Yeah, man, I don't blame the models at all. $500 to sit there and pretend to be interested in wrestling? Yeah, that's a good gig. Yeah, it breaks my heart. I love Tony, but like, He shouldn't be the lead anchor on right there. Pretty wonderful.
World Television Champion Lord Steven Regal.
I loved when Regal would like
get
different little costumes to wear for his little images for the control centers.
Tomorrow night, Sunday, September the 18th.
You get like sweaters or cricket uniforms.
Make plans now to be part of the excitement of
Yeah, this was like the last gasp at the old WCW.
All right, fall brawl, and now
Like Bash at the Beach was like Hogan WCW and it sucked, but we still had a couple of months.
They can both bring their luggage as far as I'm concerned.
There he is. There's my guy.
Johnny B. Bad at fall brawl for the television title. By the way, let's remind the fans, this is a big weekend.
Yeah, Mark Merrow got really good. For all the shit he got because of Mick Foley's book, Mark Merrow, when he really got comfortable, like you said, Rev Ray, around this time up until when he goes to the WWF, he's a blast. Hey, look, it's that guy that booked SmackDown. That shitty booker, Brian Armstrong.
But I think the thing people should tune in tonight and watch that mystery man come out of the dark. Watch him waffle Hulk Hogan in the leg with that iron pipe. And you people tell me, you call me Sunday and let me know what you think. I don't think the guy was a guy like they said was Flair's guy. I think it was Hogan's guy. It was a setup. Hogan set Flair up.
And why did he run in the ring at the end of the match?
Thank you, Jonathan.
Might have been a different mascot.
I don't know where my brain is tonight, but I'm glad you caught that. Armstrong bingo has been achieved. Road Dogg, aka Farthead.
Well, you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah, I love Chris and Bix changing narratives on their podcasts.
Didn't mean Flair was involved.
There are some folks that, when you really, when they analyze these news stories, especially in the Patreon shows where they have like a 6 to 8 week stretch, and they can really spell out like, oh, this thing that we've always thought to be true is total bullshit, and this thing that we've never noticed is actually a huge part of the story. I love that. I love that about Between the Sheets. Yep, that was the problem, is Mark Merrow got a guaranteed deal, a huge money guaranteed deal coming out of WCW in '96, and like a lot of the boys were pissed because he got more than Foley did, and they came in at the same time. And everybody really liked Mick, and then Mick went and bitched about it in his book, even though by that point Mick was making so much more than Mark Merrow. I mean, by the time the book comes out, Mark's not even working there.
Maybe he did the right thing. Maybe hitting Sir William caused his lordship to want that match. If that's
I love Regal like
then it works. And too many times
selling the shot to the face even like after.
It's not a good
a little like inconvenience type of way. Yeah, you can't blame Mark.
You know what he said?
It's not like he held up Vince with a gun. I mean, if he would have, that would have been great. But it's not like he held them up with a gun and was like, pay me this much. No, they offered it to him.
That is a very odd-looking hairdo. I would admit that.
No, not if you think about the odd head it's on.
An elbow.
Yeah, and Mick hand wrote that bit, too.
Regal using the hair to his advantage at times.
Hey, Louise. Yeah, she did a show in Portland where she was not allowed to go anywhere near the ring with Los Gringos Locos.
I'd fly and mirror him and tie his hair to his ankles and roll him back to Marietta.
Regal is so good.
Right hand.
So good.
Regal. Brian Armstrong would just not give up.
He's good at being in the moment and reacting.
Uh-oh, nowhere to go now. Look at that. Leg strength. 1, 2. My goodness, almost a win by Brian Armstrong and a drop toe hold to boot. And he rolls him over.
Well, you know, the Armstrong family is a wrestling
I mean, the issue with the Merrow, with Foley's negotiations versus Merrow's, Vince wanted Merrow. Vince did not want Foley. Vince had to be talked into hiring Mick Foley by Jim Ross.
Headbutt. Over the top. And now up on top. Brian Armstrong.
Whereas Vince had been going after Mark Merrow for years. And then he met his wife, and him and Russo got all creepy about her. Good about it. Pac-Man Jones. You mean the Tanya Harding thing? Red Wolf saying? I think it was. Yeah, it was just she was like something to do with her skating career. So yeah, like more like a Pac-Man Jones thing. That's the most athletic thing Brian Armstrong ever did in his life.
That's what drove him down first, like the Concord. It's a little different here now when he's wrestling the Dwarf Show.
They gave him a fucking moonsault in the video game. It was so dumb.
All night tonight on TNT.
Ooh, Monster Vision.
The ultimate run for your life. A Logan's Run marathon beginning with the original movie and special pilot episode. All night starting at 8 tonight on TNT.
In reality, a Jolly Rancher candy is 3/4
The fucking Jolly Rancher commercial.
Square. But the virtual
That makes it look like you could go to space.
is immeasurable. Jolly Rancher candy. The great taste of fruit. Squared.
This is you. This is the commercial you see. This is the number you
No,
call.
this is the
This is the
commercial I
box
see.
you
That's
call.
something else
This is the
entirely,
machine
dog.
you get. This is the number you call. These are the exercises you do. This is how long it takes. This is how often you do it. This is the number you call. This is how you'll feel when you're done. The SoloFlex muscle.
I'll have
machine. Just
sore
$39
titties?
a month.
I don't want
Call
that.
now for a free brochure and video. This is the number you call.
The beach can kill your hair. That's why I use Per Plus Dry Damaged.
That's why I shave my head before I play volleyball.
The beach is hard on your hair, but nobody has to know.
Per Plus.
Yeah, they do.
It still bugs me that I waited to try Old Spice High Endurance just because I thought all deodorants work the same. Dumb. This proves it's the best. Try it. If you don't think it's the best, call 1-800-PROVE-IT and they'll buy you a stick of yours. Take the High Endurance Challenge from Old Spice. I did.
Why the collision didn't happen this past Saturday? It did. I swear it did. I watched it.
As you know, Stars and Stripes has
FTR versus Adam Priest and JD Drake was really good.
pretty wonderful in Roanoke, Virginia, the Civic Center. You can see it on pay-per-view at Fall Brawl. However,
Yeah, collision totally happened Saturday.
the WCW Championship Committee may have a dilemma on its hands. I mean, I would think that the Bad Attitude would deserve the shot.
Because, yeah, ROH was Friday night and Saturday night. Yep, collision, yep. Yeah, JD Drake fucking ruled in that match. That spot they did with the moonsault coming back from break, it was not taped, it was live. It was a live show. Yep, the El Clon promo for Hologram. Arez is going to come in and have a sweet match with fucking Hologram. Yeah, I have no clue what happened on your end, Luis, but it was on.
Just because you wear the American flag, that means you don't have to tag. You can come in the ring whenever you want. You make your own rules. Hey, Bill, knock it off.
Yeah, the residency at the ECW arena is going to work out really well for AEW. They're if you count the ROH show, they're 3 for 3.
Use this as well as Bad Attitude. When
The Hechicero versus Bandito match on Friday, fucking amazing. No Red Taylor tonight, Jesus' pedicure. No Red Taylor.
Remember that, okay?
I'll remember that.
On the 3rd of September, 1994, about the 4th match in, you said you can't break the rules, Tony.
No, you can't.
Once Bagwell figured it out, he was a good tag
You can
wrestler.
do whatever you want, but you got to count of 5 to break.
I think
On the arm, the Patriot on Steve Kern.
he was especially good in the American males, and then him and Norton. And I've rewatched some of their stuff recently. They were one hell of a heel team.
Yeah, yes. John, head first goes Bagwell.
See, he let him have the arm. Kearns let him have the arm so he could sucker him in to run him into
Seriously.
the corner. They're that good.
Steve Curtin somehow both looks like a 70-year-old and a baby at the same time. I don't know how to describe it.
This might be a three-nose race right here.
A what?
Three-nose.
Nick Patrick looks like he tried to enlist in the Marines, and they said no. Oh! That was not a fun landing.
And now Steve Kern in, and
Steve Kern has both Benjamin Button disease and Jack disease simultaneously.
nonchalant, arrogant cover, and that cost Steve Kern that time.
Yeah, that was the idea, was that Bad Attitude was supposed to look like a retro team. The problem was they were looking like a retro team from 4 years earlier.
Some umpires do.
Sure, they would like to be calling balls and strikes right now. Side of the face.
Could you imagine how pissed off Florida was
Kern.
to hear these wrestling fans
Full Nelson on Bagwell, enabling a double team.
react like they're not part of the country?
In major trouble. This team who has
Oh, dude, if Bagwell wouldn't have broken his neck, he would have had an incredible 1998.
You notice the quick tag. They're keeping Bagwell right in the corner.
He does look like Riff Raff. Oh my god. Yes. Steve Kern does look like a Riff Raff. Oh no.
From Hulk Hogan, his first comment since the injury.
Why me? Why me? That one's going to be yelling.
No, it's not. Very interesting comments. We'll take a look back at what happened with Flash as well. And if you missed it, you can.
There's that sweet ass backbreak. I love that. It's so good.
Come on, ref. Bobby, cover him.
Why did the Patriot get mad about this? I have to kill you. No, just stay in your corner, dipshit.
You know what the high back is, though? It's just the opposite of the low back. No, it's the other side of the mountain, the outback in Australia. Don't you ever travel?
No.
I think Ricky Morton kind of looked like a depressed Ricky Morton around this time.
Did you put in 2 hours last month?
At home, I did. Across the rope. And a tag. Here comes the double team again. Beautiful Bobby and Steve Kern making a stand. Win or lose this match. Boy, they have solidified their position as one of the
Yes, the Ricky Morton Express, as my son Nolan calls him.
Almost a 3 count.
Now what they don't want to do now is let the Patriots.
God, Robert Gibson. If you want to know how deceiving professional wrestling booking can be, Robert Gibson was a heartthrob for years.
Don't let him get his air.
Like, and I'm no looker myself. I look like someone threw a potato at a wall. But fucking Robert Gibson was a teen idol for like 10 years. Bagwell and Patriot were stars and stripes. They were never in WCW Special Forces. That's a different team. That's Firebreaker Chip and Todd Champion.
Did he make it? No, he did not.
That's how good this team of Bad Attitude is.
The whip in.
Oh, I thought he was going to do a shitty fisherman suplex, where he just did a regular fisherman suplex, or just a regular suplex and then bridged.
Now beautiful Bobby's going to make that tag to Steve Kearns. Kearns is fresh. Come on, Bobby.
I would describe Steve Kern as a lot of things in this era. Fresh is not one of them. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Come on, ref.
And the big shoulder. Here's the cover.
No, I've been playing that Steve Curtin looks like a wilted flower.
And we got all 4 going.
In my opinion, outside of the Midnight Express, who was Bobby's best tag partner? Arn.
We got him paired off in opposite.
Arn Anderson. I think if they would have had better opponents, it probably would have ended up being Regal, but they just had shit opponents.
Oh, he got kicked in his little leg. For shame.
I mean, I could believe, if I were a fan at this time, that the Patriot would end up wrestling Bret Hart for the world title. What happened to Steve Kern? I mean, FCW was his company. Like, he owned it before it was developmental. So when they moved on, they just moved on from him. He wrote a book a couple years ago. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Del Welk's GWF stuff when I was a kid. Him winning the TV title and North American title tournaments back to back to start off the GWF. Such overkill.
I heard the Patriot speak a minute ago. He's got a little bit of a southern accent. I can't tip where he's from. On the tip of my tongue, I know this guy. So look at that attitude. They have everything going their way. Who's the legal man? And I believe it was Steve Kearns. It wasn't Bobby Eaton. That accent. That sounds familiar.
Look at that drama queen, Nick Patrick. I like to die from the other side of the ring. Fuck you, dude.
Maybe Kentucky. Same thing.
I love them timing the flame with the sound effect from the spot. That's good shit. An awesome hat. That's just Hulk Hogan's signature. Yeah, Del Welk's, like, and it was like a payment plan they had set up, Del did, with Tom Brandy. And then Tom just stopped paying after a while, but still kept the gimmick.
Is this the van to Super Van City?
Sure is.
Why did they dub a grown man's voice coming out of that child? That was weird as hell. Dragsters.
The Micro Machine, Super Van City. You put it together, fold it up, take it.
Control is everything. Once you got it, everything else just falls in place.
That's why I trust my Dom to take care of me.
That's why I use this stuff, Pert Plus.
One Smart Shampoo, control-enhancing conditioners for hair that's easy to handle.
It just works. My hair does what I want. That's enough.
Yeah, the amount of money that's been made
Pert Plus
from The Simpsons for things that aren't the TV show through the years. Holy shit, you see the tan on that one guy in the pink shirt?
The great Hulk Hogan, as you recall, injured at the Clash of Champions. I'll have his update tonight during my exclusive hotline report, plus the latest on the suspension of Sensuous Sherry. That is all part of the news tonight at
Where would Gene Okerlund have to report on kayfabe things
but by all means,
before he just read the Observer
on the WCW hotline?
On the hotline. Wildcat Willie having to run off screen. He's like, oh shit, we're rolling again? Look at this asshole.
The world is not going to forget Ric Flair's name.
No matter how much TKO wants to prop this motherfucker up as this, like, tough, gruff Dana White genius, he's always deep down going to be this little insecure boy pretending to be a Frenchman in a cheap robe.
What I call Jean-Paul Levesque to go up against the United States heavyweight champion.
That is way too cool of a fucking song for this guy.
What was that, a piece of pipe? What was that? It wasn't just a piece of foam rubber. Hogan had it.
Look at how fucking nervous he is.
I believe Hogan was behind all this to make Flair was
It's like the cameraman just asked him about a lawsuit.
Brain, would you give me a break? You absolutely
Hell yes.
don't buy that, do you?
Yes, I do. I watch Columbo. I know these things. I know Vanacek. I know how to do 60 foul.
I love that everybody else in the company had to keep their Slam Jam song, but like they realized almost instantly that it would be a mistake for Steamboat to keep his. This man has a family and he loves his wife Bonnie. She shows up and she makes contract demands. The Steamer. There's a reason why that nickname never caught on.
As always, looking great here, and he and John Paul Levesque. You know, over the past couple of months, John Paul Levesque racked up a lot of great wins.
What a shitty job it must be to be the guy that has to take Ricky Steamboat's stick of fire.
But now it truly is his biggest test.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be blowing fire around a guy wearing that much flammable liquid. Yeah, this was taped before Steamboat fucked up his back. I believe this is Steamboat's last televised match.
Like to drive my truck right over you. Well, that was nice.
Yeah, I cannot fucking believe Tony called him the Steamer.
Like to drive my truck right over you? Something like that. I don't know if they didn't sing it. I know another country music star probably did. Just pick a line, and they've sung it.
Yeah, I believe this was taped before the Clash of the Champions.
Watch out now, Steamboat. You don't want to get him upset. Fans, very brief reminder. We still have to come.
When Steamboat fucked up his back real bad.
Recently went to the beach to talk to the WCW, the man who is
oh yeah, if Steamboat would have been around a few years later and went back to the WWF, you know that Russo would have been like, bro, I got this idea. What if you moved to Cleveland and you become like a big Browns fan, and we change your name just a little bit because boats they are out. You're the Cleveland Steamer now. Bro.
Back up is Levesque. Levesque probably has the advantage.
And then Ricky would have like
so much experience
beat his head against the wall.
Steamboat. Levesque trying to clothesline. Steamboat rolling up.
O'Connor roll.
Got a 2 count. And the side headlock takeover.
Named after Carol O'Connor.
Levesque waited too long. When the Dragons started coming back up, he waited for him to land on.
By the way, thank you for the compliment, Yankee Hawk. Over 80,000 views in just over 24 hours on my Ricky Steamboat short from yesterday. Insane. Hey, Merchant Baggin, hello.
They have a rematch at Fall Brawl. Stunning Steve gets the return.
I think the coolest thing about the fact that Ricky Steamboat's shoot name is Richard Blood is that when his son was born, he's like, I need to pass down my cool name to my son, and thus his son was Richard Blood Jr.
Side of the head. A block. Watch out, Steamboat. Chop it away.
I hope Richie's kid is Richard Blood III and just keep passing it down.
Chop with the best of them into the ropes, far side. Steamboat securing the boot now. Watch out.
When you look at John Paul Levesque here, just think he was a light heavyweight.
Grab here. No, it's a catapult. Oh, right into your living room. And a belly to back. 1, 2, got a 2 count.
Ricky's 40 up. Ricky was moving great in his WWE run in the 2000s when he had that feud with Jericho. And then he ended up
he's been in there with the best of them.
he ended up working house show matches with Drew McIntyre. Alright, RPH says this wasn't the final Steamboat match that aired. They ran a match on the September 11th 94 Pro. Steamboat, Sting, and Dustin versus the Stud Stable. It's main event, not pro. But they were both matches were taped before the Clash. Thank you, RBH. Yeah, what a shock. It's easy to work a match with Ricky Steamboat. Almost like Paul has been benefiting from having more talented people around him his entire career.
Seen an opening here when Steamboat hit the ring post, going for the arm. This is great technique and great strategy by the youngster. Knowing that Steamboat hit the ring post, he is focusing on that part of the body. Wait a minute, he tried a clothesline, and that was a mistake. Steamboat comes away with one of his own, but he's hurt. Steamboat is hurt. His shoulder hit the ring post.
I guarantee you, Stunning Steve is watching.
And the funny thing about him being a Flair fanboy is, like, in the 90s, when he would do WWF media, he would go out of his way to always shit on Flair. And then when Flair jumped, all of a sudden it's like, oh, Ric Flair's my favorite, and I wish he were my dad, and I love him so much.
Rolls him in. Of course, as we are into the fall months and we're getting towards the end of the last third or last quarter, so to speak.
Yeah, not a big fan of all triple
Paul.
Paul.
Really picks up in WCW if it hasn't been exciting enough already.
Not a big fan.
But of course, Halloween Havoc on the horizon, and that event, of course, will be at the Joe Louis.
Did you realize how much worse Paul Levesque's life would have been if, like, he went bald at age 20?
He's up on that. Here he is. His game plan right now is to take the arm away from Steamboat.
Well, it's a good plan because he's not throwing punches or kicks. He's working on the part of the body that's hurt. Steamboat can't put a hold on you if he can't grab you. He can't really do too much damage to you with one hand. So the very
and like move. Triple H is plenty big here.
Full arm dragon twists.
Like you look at him, he's like way bigger than Steamboat. But he had body dysmorphia, and he's like, I must be as big as possible.
It's a hammerlock. Levesque is going for the submission now. Don't forget.
No, he's not, Tony.
Indian Deathlock, which is a submission hold. So he likes
he's just dropping knees on a bent arm.
Oh yeah, he likes to make him suffer.
No, he's Jean-Paul Levesque. This is after Terrorizing.
Pushing Steamboat out. Steamboat, quick.
When they had him go on TV and be like, actually, I am French.
Cheap shot.
You too, huh?
Yeah, I saw that picture of The Rock. Good on him. I'm sure right after the Oscars he'll be huge again.
You might have. What a major upset this would be on Saturday.
That's the shittiest looking Fujiwara armbar I've seen. He's just like holding on to Steamboat's fingers.
Absolutely right.
Like, that looks like dog shit.
Does the referee keep asking Steamboat if he's stupid?
I ask him if he wants to give up.
Oh, I keep hearing him say no, 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 no.
Down goes Steamboat on a hammerlock slam. Levesque immediately picked up on the fact that Steamboat hit the ring post.
Yeah, I read that quote and I'm like, I would love to be pigeonholed as a box office draw.
Boy, this youngster is very impressive.
Like, I read that quote from Dwayne and the whole time I'm like,
get a hold on him, get a hold on him.
Fuck you, dude.
Time to recuperate.
No, he's not, Brain.
Because he's in tremendous shape, and he always is. You've got to stay on him. You got to be on him like a cheap suit.
A pickup.
Oh no, I've made $1 billion in my life. Woe is me. Oh hey, Ricky Steamboat won. I mean, he didn't turn his back on him. God, if Black Adam would have done well.
But he got too close to the U.S. champion, and that's why.
Dwayne's brain.
Steamboat was the U.S. champion. Watch out, Levesque shoots him outside.
Fuck no, Triple H doesn't crack my top 25. Maybe top 25 assholes. Like I know that the phrase that the Cornette fans like to use about like a lot of the AEW guys is cosplay wrestler, but that's what the fuck he is. He's a cosplay wrestler. He cosplayed as Regal, and then he cosplayed as Shane Douglas, then he cosplayed as Flair, cosplayed as Harley Race.
Tony Schiavone got the word from the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Colonel Robert Parker. He says he's got a
and then in NXT, he cosplayed as Paul Heyman.
I suspect he will.
Now he's cosplaying as Dana White. The guy doesn't have his own fucking personality. Look at Arn here, baby's first bandit costume.
I bet that team fold
start before we get to war game.
Yeah, Ming looked badass here. This is the best. This is by far the best Ming look, in my opinion.
Son, is it the two butt heads? How could that man possibly surprise you? What did he lose? 25 pounds?
Yeah,
What is he down to
Terry Funk, in my
382?
opinion, is the greatest wrestler who ever lived.
He can't surprise
He is the best at everything that makes wrestling what it is. So yeah, if you think Triple H is better than Terry Funk, I know wrestling is subjective, but I might think you're a fucking idiot.
By putting on this cowboy get up, and it's going to take team players to win the war games. You see,
I love that Arn's like, yeah, I don't like this fucking cowboy costume. I'm gonna make fun of it in a promo.
Nobody cares. But we're trying to tell you people, somebody's going to get hurt real bad.
What the fuck is Ming doing?
Surprise, surprise, surprise. He better worry about the surprise we got for him. It's a good old-fashioned Tennessee dog whipping. That's the prize we got for you, boy.
It's Glacier, yes.
Elton John's classics, Roxette's latest. Let's go to McDonald's.
Why do they have Garth Brooks chilling a fucking Roxette CDs from McDonald's?
$1 from each CD and cassette benefits Ronald McDonald Children's Charities.
Wasn't Roxette available to also do the commercial?
Trey Petite Center. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
It's my only Tina.
When one special purr always makes you smile.
Did they have any
only the
Chris
best will
Gaines
do every
singles?
day. Sheba, now with 4 exceptional new entrees.
This commercial
fine
absolutely
powdered
makes it
cod,
look like that
succulent
woman's having an
crab
affair with the
in
cat.
A tender pate texture. And a delicious first, savory duck. All the smiles, all
Yeah,
the
it looks like they're dating.
Sheba. 10 delicious choices because you cherish your cat.
Oh God,
Look what's new from Home Shopping Showcase. It's the incredible Wacky
It's
Vac.
the Steve
Simply snap it
Kern.
on and away you go. Its high-tech design instantly adapts to all major brands. Wacky Vac sorts through a mess, gobbles the dirt, and leaves the rest. But wait, there's more. You also get the powerful, lightweight
Rub
Turbo
them on
Vac.
all of
Its
your
revolutionary
furniture.
compact design performs miracles in tight spots and will even include
Miracles.
the amazing Quick Sweep. Use it on
Miracles,
blinds and
they
curtains,
say.
too. You'll find that there's nothing a Quick Sweep won't do. We'll also send you the Dustbuster attachment for boats, cars, RVs. You get
What
the
if I take that
incredible
to
Wacky
church?
Vac, the powerful Turbo Head, the
What was
versatile
Miracles?
Quick Sweep, the Dustbuster adapter, and the onboard tool caddy. The whole cleaning crew for just $29.95. Call now.
Looks
Have
like
your
Janice
credit card
from the
ready and call
Muppets.
now 1-800-257-1234. The complete 5-piece Wacky Bag set with lifetime manufacturer's warranty, just $29.95 plus shipping
That's
and handling.
cool. I
Call now,
love
1-800-257-1234.
that Ming was legit trying to be Colonel Parker's bodyguard. That's
I'm a lucky
great.
guy. I have a great job and earn my living doing what I love best. But it wasn't just luck that got me here. It was auto mechanics training at National Education Center.
Yeah.
If you like cars, you can
I don't
handle
want
one of
my
these.
mechanic to be
Or
there
how
because
about
he's
one of
lucky.
these? Or one of these. That's a big part of what it takes to be a great
Who's working
mechanic
on my
today.
car? Some guy that
So
won a
if you wanna earn
sweepstakes?
like a pro, you've got to learn like a pro.
For a brochure, call 1-800-253-3300. 1-800-253-3300.
I imagine
Call now.
Dusty dragged Steve Kern around his carpet in
All right,
Tampa.
back with you on Saturday night. It is the debut on Saturday night of an international superstar.
This first Alex Wright song is very fun. As is that jacket. The original Alex Wright jacket. That for some reason they just never let him wear after like his first few matches. I love that jacket.
A Wonder Kid.
Oh shit! Brady Boone!
Wonder Kitten.
I love that Alex Wright does the one backflip and Brady Boone, the enhancement guy's like, I'm gonna do 2 back handsprings. Fuck you.
Where's he from again? Germany.
Brady Boone rules. I'm a big Brady Boone guy.
Well, narrow it down for me.
Over the top, Alex Wright.
Brady Boone would be a huge deal in 2025.
Great move by Wright, and he's in against Brady Boone, who's a high flyer himself.
Who also possesses a lot of great moves.
But Alex Wright is so gigantic next to Brady
Side heel
Boone.
like applied by Boone.
Shit, look at that, man. Brady Boone is great.
In the months to come.
Great little moves guy. Hi, there's Barry Darso.
You know, maybe I can introduce Wonder Kitten to a girl I know. Used to dance in Newark. Her name's Kitty Litter.
There's a Brady Boone. Might as well have been in like a 2002 ROH Scramble match. That was cool. I like that. Yeah, we're a minute in. This is probably the best match we've seen all night. Like Stars and Stripes and Bad Attitude was solid. Yeah, he wore those pants all the time in this era.
Younger brother?
He was a karate boy.
Or older brother?
Boone trying to power out of this with a top wrist lock. Alex Wright, though, trying to...
Brady Boone and Jamie Noble would have been good.
Boone just took the momentum down.
Jamie worked really well with high flyers.
Great move by Brady Boone. Going over the top. You understand that Brady Boone...
Some other guy in the crowd yelled that it's boring. Fuck you.
Frank Anderson on our WCW Pro program next Saturday morning at 9:05 a.m. Eastern Time.
Frank Anderson. I wonder how that goes.
No relation to Arn.
Oh shit, he's breaking his arm.
Just an Anderson. Just an Anderson. Like Bob Anderson. Father knows best. He's just an
Could you imagine if somebody kept a full extension armbar on that long as a shoot? That arm would be folded like a star by this point.
That nip up by Brady Boone. Brady Boone with great agility and great determination as well. Down low, Alex Wright. Wonder can Alex Wright.
Oh, that was a little rough.
With a spinning kick to the jaw.
It's impressive.
It really is. A lot of great moves from Alex Wright.
See, that's why everybody needs to join the Discord. This Frank Anderson conversation happens in the Discord. You don't get Frank Anderson conversation online too often. Oh! That was dope. Yes. Oh, yeah. By far, Brady Boone is the most comfortable wrestler on this show. No, we're a one and done tonight because this episode goes a full 2 hours. Just the one episode tonight. Oh, that was a sick suplex. I love that he fought it off like a shoot. And Alex had to like almost shoot pin him. That looked really cool. I'm a big fan. That was a good match. That's some good shit. Look at that.
There you go. Don't stumble over yourself now. No, I was just called the replay. Sportsmanship, and this was a tremendous match.
Exactly. We get commercials. Just fill out the time.
Flying through the air. I thought he'd have him here.
We get to have 25-year-old candy. 30-year-old candy sold to us. That was a sick belly to belly.
Let's go to meet Gene in this interview.
All right, fans, joining me at this
Alex Wright doesn't even get his own post-match interview.
E-Bad, if you prefer. I see you've got an envelope there, Dave.
It is.
What's in there?
Yes.
I'm so happy that we've learned more about learning disabilities as a collective and realize that dyslexic people don't pronounce their own names backwards.
Wait a minute! Don't worry about the Hulkster. Worry about getting a tombstone, either for myself or Cactus Jack. You understand? Someone's gonna pay. Either me or him ain't gonna be around anymore. You know what happens with people that have tombstones over the what?
I'm not here no more.
They're not here. They're dead.
Be here. Let me tell you what, Cactus Jack, I'm gonna make something real clear. This is my brother. And I can do that too. But when you did it, you crossed the line. Cactus,
Mick Foley dressed like one of Harley Kiner's thugs.
you're the man that has sent everybody packing. This week or next week, it doesn't matter. Cactus,
Great tan, great Florida tan
beat you
on Kevin Sullivan here.
squarely and all over the ring. I demand retribution. I demand the Sullivan's name to be cleared.
Boudadine.
You, Cactus Jack, have no guts if you don't show up Saturday night.
Wicked.
We don't have to wait for the fall.
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing,
That will
Ludwig.
be just icing on the cake. Go get a
Weakest
tombstone.
WWC show. The ones that were like recap heavy, I don't like. Like when main event was like just one new match. That sucked. Like there was a period where main event, like the only, they would show a 2-minute dark match that was taped at like Nitro the week before, in like 96, 97. Fucking sucked.
As soon as he can get him. More Saturday night in a minute. Don't go away.
Be sure to join us tonight at 10 o'clock. The replay of one of the biggest.
I always thought it was like as a kid, like before we had all these streaming services, it was so cool, and they would air like a Clash of the Champions replay. Like, oh man, bonus wrestling.
That's right.
Join us.
And like I would try to stay up to watch the replays. I was a stupid child.
Runaway.
You know, all these movies that have things in common that we're pairing them together about.
TBS Labor Day Getaway. Beginning 9:05 Eastern Monday morning. Only on TBS.
What's the theme of this block? Oh, that everything is exactly 90 minutes long each. Hey, not that Chris Benoit. Hello. We got about another half hour. Tommy Tuesday. Now, The Jerk and Jaws, exactly the same movie, same premise.
Mead 5-star notebooks are tough enough to survive almost anything, including you. 5-star, only from Mead. Built strong to last long.
But he just stopped wanting to go into the office and record the bits, so they like shut down the hotline. He's like, I gotta go in there and say things. Hey, it's Smelly Leon. Did you imagine being Harley Race there, having that gross-ass smelly guy wrap his arm around you and being armpit height? Why would they wrestle the week before the pay-per-view? Hey, okay, that is Chris. For some reason, I thought that was Todd Morton.
A fight, you bet.
I think Todd Morton is somehow even smaller.
And when it means loser leaves whenever they're supposed to leave, it might mean for good. You don't know with those two.
God, that would be beautiful if Leon White had that Steve Kern hair. Come on, brother.
Triangle match. 3 men will face each other, kind of a round robin, 15 minutes.
Big
tournament. Sudden death possible, and the winner.
Oh god, in '95, Cactus Jack was in talks to come in to work with Hogan. In like that night, in like the early Nitro era, where Hogan was working every week on TV, and they needed guys for him to wrestle.
Wow, that man Harley Race. Man's an icon in Kansas City.
Like when Cactus Jack mentions, oh yeah, I'm talking to Uncle Eric about coming into the Dungeon of Doom on ECW TV. That's a shoot.
And everything Harley Race knows, he's feeding into that 452-pound computer right there.
I would describe Vader a lot of ways. A computer is not one of them. Not one of them.
Said Hogan, this bomb's for you.
Yeah, they were in the company together for a few months in '94. Oh my god. True, you can run Oregon Trail on Vader. Little known fact. Alright, this week in history from Stephen J. Neptune Man. We're in day 22 of the MLB baseball strike. #1 movie in America was the re-release of Jurassic Park. And the #1 song in America was I'll Make Love to You Like You Want Me to. And I'll hold you tight, baby, all through. Then I prefer the Ben Queller cover. The Stink Bomb. I think there were a couple different Chris Michaels. There's a Kentucky one, and I think there's a Pittsburgh one. That's right, he did have a Super Bowl ring from the Rams. Shit must have stunk.
Or it had something to do with Law and Order. Right? Yeah. I knew it because I could smell donuts on his breath. Should have shown this. Look at the awesome power of Vader.
I don't care about assistance. That is still insane strength.
Sports coat. And look at the extension. Straight out. 452 pounds.
Straight down. Where would he have gone, Bobby? That's how gravity works. I love you, Bobby, but
that bomb's for you.
Nick Patrick lose a bet. I think he had lice.
All right, speaking of Hogan, still a count exclusive interview on his condition.
Steve Kern only had the lice from here up.
Coming up next on
Ooh, that's a fun match. A fun second night in the
Extra
WWF.
in Mickey D's extra value meals. Now, some think it's a money thing. $2.99 to be exact. Then there are the brothers and sisters into
Exactly, Jonathan. You don't put anything in your car
extra value meals,
that you can't buy at the same time that you buy pizza
pounder
rolls.
with cheese and McChicken. And for a large portion of folks, it's the large portion of those world famous golden fries. But for me,
what you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
It
I
still
know
bugs
exactly
me that I
what
waited
you're
to try
saying.
Old Spice High Endurance just because I thought all deodorants worked the same. Dumb. This proves it's better than the leading stick. It evaporates less quickly. It also lasts longer.
That's better.
You can't ignore that. Or this guarantee.
You could get the
Try
most
it.
lice.
If you don't think it's the best, call 1-800-PROVE-IT, and they'll buy you a stick of yours. You got to figure anyone that serious about deodorant deserves a serious shot. Come on, take the high endurance challenge.
Yeah, they're
from Old
serious
Spice.
about deodorants.
The beach can kill your hair. The sun, the wind, the sand, they really dry it out. That's why I use
How dare
Purple's Dry
they.
Damaged. It's extra conditioning without the fuss.
That's because it has two conditioners.
That's why I
One
wax
conditions
my
all over,
head
second
before I
goes
go to
straight
the
damaged
beach.
spots for soft, manageable hair.
Wax
Bleach
everything.
is hard on your hair, but nobody has to know.
Plus shampoo and conditioner in one.
Yeah, commercials now are just like a vertical shot of somebody on the street pretending to go up to someone. Hey, you ever heard of boner pills?
Take the space out of Big Bangs to look so big. That's the drag, and they got pieces.
Yeah, advertisers and ad executives have the worst possible image of wrestling fans. It's absurd.
Stack of chips, doubly, 100 cents. Yeah. Once you pop, you.
Thank you, Yankee Hawk. That is my rule.
All right, a very quick reminder.
Clean
ladies and
hair
gentlemen, tonight
makes
during
it
my
more
exclusive
likely that you
hotline
take care of
report, I'm gonna
yourself
have a
all over your
complete
body.
Update on Hulk Hogan, the great Hulk Hogan, as you recall, injured at the Clash of Champions. I'll have his update tonight during my
Ian
exclusive
Stan's
hotline
almost
report, plus the
problematic.
latest on the suspension of Sensuous Sherry. That is all
He was
part of
off
the news tonight at 1-900-909-9900.
Teetering his crop.
Kids, get your parents' permission, but by all means, tonight, give us a call on the WCW hotline.
Look at them just running the crane cam beside all the exposed scaffolding. Makes the set look real shitty. After they spent all that money on that new set. Austin's like, this is the only thing that grows on my head anymore. What the fuck?
I don't know what that's about.
I don't know either, Tony.
Sipping a Mountain Dew and watch a puck light.
Some real fucking weirdos coming out, getting free wrestling tickets at center stage.
All right. Stunning Steve against the man he knows quite well in this one-on-one matchup as we go back.
Aw, blondes are not having fun yet.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Hollywood, California. He weighs 200.
That's not your thing anymore, man. The camera crank, it's not your thing. I love that Brian, for like a year after they broke up, refused to change his gear.
CBS.
It alludes to some weird shit.
Paul Newman in the role that made him a star.
That I cannot imagine how much water
on TBS
has been wasted for Marty Jannetty just typing shit into an AI prompt like all day, every day. Yeah, Marty's doing like a YouTube thing with like a fake Conrad.
The Soloflex Muscle Machine, just $39 a month. Call now for a free brochure.
All right, we're back on Saturday night.
Like last I saw, he did a collab with Buff Bagwell. Ooh, that's a good point, Stephen J. Neptune, man. Elsewhere in wrestling, Extreme Championship Wrestling had just become a thing. No longer Eastern.
You know, a lot of people seem to think that the reason they were tag team champions is because of Brian Pillman.
Yeah, I think that.
No. Because I watched, I observed.
And I hate that Austin's not wearing knee pads.
Because of that man right there.
It's so creepy. Do not like when wrestlers don't wear knee pads.
When Brian was injured, and Steve had to get another partner, that being Lord Steven Regal. How come they lost?
There's like a food pyramid in terms of who uses you, who is content, wrestler-wise on YouTube. It's like Maven's at the top, and then it's like Bagwell kind of uses them for shit, Stevie uses them for shit, and then there's like Jannetty below them. A couple other guys.
The United States Championship. Still walked to the ring, still opened his vest, showed everyone he had no gold on, still was smiling. Look at the sideburn, look at the goatee. He is focusing on Steamboat. He's not living in the past, so he doesn't have.
What does the back of his tights say?
But the important thing is,
just win, baby.
Brian Pillman, an important match like he has coming up with.
What the fuck do you do with a plastic WCW megaphone if you're not at a wrestling show?
Well, we've been going about 2 minutes here, and we're not coming.
Like, do you just yell at people at McDonald's with your WCW megaphone?
We said it's a matter of time before you go. They hook up. Before Stunning Steve gets the U.S. title back, he gets his shot at Fall Brawl. Sunday, September 18th from Roanoke.
The problem is, this feud came from a split that was determined based off of them drawing a shitty TV rating. So, like, nobody was motivated to, like, give them any real TV or pay-per-view time.
Where do they live? Craigslist. But where did you talk to them at?
On the telephone.
You said they were at their PJs at a gas station.
Yeah, that's where they run, the PJ Service Center.
They run a service station in their pajamas?
Side headlock takeover from Stunning Steve, a headlock.
These two guys didn't play.
God, Nick Patrick is so dramatic laying down, sliding himself all the way across the ring. Like he's one of those lucky mechanics that won a sweepstakes.
Stunning Steve, a very tentative match for Stunning Steve. Stunning Steve may just be overlooking Flying Brian here.
He can't. He can't do that. He knows Brian. He knows what he's capable of doing. They were partners.
Austin looks in good shape.
Ooh. Boy, a big slap in the face.
One of the last days that he had thick hair on this earth. Austin wants to fight Chris Cornell there in the front row.
You hear what they're chanting?
They're calling him a chump, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't like it. Austin, of all people without knee pads, looks so naked. Considering we got so used to him wearing all of the knee pads a couple of years after this, probably because of this stint where he didn't wear knee pads.
You know, you'd have to compare Pillman's chop right up there with Flair's.
No question about it. Sleeper Hall, Flying Brian. Stunning Steve will get out of it easily. And he puts one out of
Yeah, what's weird is Austin, like, gets rid of his hair soon thereafter, whereas Pillman got these ridiculous hair extensions soon after them. I think he thought that it looked cool to not wear knee pads.
You'll sound like a canary for 3 weeks.
Austin has cute, smooth knees, very non-threatening, like all wrestlers want. Cute, smooth knees.
Flying Brian. Here comes a vertical superplex middle.
There we go.
Got it right on the hip. The best place you could have got it. Sometimes you get flat on the back, they can absorb that shock. But not on the hip.
Not on the hip, baby.
You know better than that. Brian, a lot of endurance in that youngster. And there's a knee to the jaw. From Stunning Steve and a cover again. This time he's not trying to cover the man.
I almost think.
The old Indian burn on the,
I think Austin.
For goodness sakes.
I don't want to. It sounds shitty to say that he needed the neck injury, but like. I think Steve Austin's 98 main event style, where it's like brawl heavy and like just walk around and fucking punch each other, that was so much more beneficial to his character than if he was like a good worker. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin doing like work rate matches, I probably wouldn't have worked.
There he is, whining, crying, Brian Flying Pillman.
Great matchup going on here.
Those hair extensions made Pillman look like Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife. That was a very good dropkick reversal. So many guys try that shit and it never looks good. It's like Pillman could do it with Liger. Pillman did it well with Austin here. And then there's that one Okada speedball one that looked incredible a few months ago. Other than that, it almost always looks like shit.
And you'll be able to see Hulk Hogan go to the hospital ambulance.
Why did Pillman do the Eddie Guerrero, the titty shake? That was weird. Yeah, with the VHS quality, it just kind of looked like Pillman shit his pants. Oh, that's not quite a hell of a kick. I always love when a wrestler gets so worked up to the rock. I'm going to take off my protective tape.
And I'd start working on that lateral ligament in there.
Yeah, right there, sure. Wait a minute, that's it.
What a shitty finish.
Steamboat with an ice pack on his shoulder.
Why is he doing this?
That finish fucking sucked.
For a way out, so he won't have to defend the title. He's pulling a Hogan.
Also, Steamboat was in the ring before the match was called off. But like, shouldn't Austin have won? I think this was like Flair ran the booking committee at this point, but Flair only booked Flair's shit, so I think Sullivan was underneath Flair. They could not have made that look more like it was taped an hour later. Like, he was nowhere near that set, and they just cut over and he's standing there. Yep, Steve Russell's Jim Duggan at Fall Brawl. The 50-second match.
You can't even raise your little right arm. You can't punch me. You can't chop me. You can't do nothing. Hold it. I know what he's going to do. He's going to go to the board of directors and cry for another stipulation like he always does. Oh, Mr. Board of Directors.
Whenever people like say that Austin wasn't a good promo before the Stone Cold run, I call them fucking stupid. And I've seen that tape.
You're all mine.
Mealy mouth is a great insult.
It's coming right back home.
All right, Fall Brawl coming up September 18th on pay-per-view.
There's a reason why everybody in the fucking business from like 91 on was like, this guy's the next star.
Is this the van to Super Van City?
Sure is.
Yeah, Heyman saw it, but like everybody saw it.
You can get into town.
And Heyman was the one that would say it all the time because he knew it was like the easy answer. Who's the next star? Austin. Duh. Well, Bischoff didn't see it because Bischoff's head was so far off Hogan's ass.
Vehicle collection sold separately.
Family versus family. Friend versus friend. Blood, sweat,
Thank you for the sub, Merchant Baggett. Always mispronounce your name, I apologize. Like, I forget who asked earlier if they played up the family aspect. There you go in the commercial.
Sunday, September 18th, live and only on pay-per-view. Call your local cable operator for availability.
But you know, the bottom line is this, whether it's Vader, whether it's one of Flair's other buddies running around the WCW, I'll climb in the ring no matter what it is. But the bottom line is, why don't we box Ric Flair in? Why don't we put Bischoff? Why don't we put the so-called Bachman for the president of the WCW?
Yeah, stop mentioning Bischoff. He's not an executive on TV.
Why don't we just shoot this thing straight? Why don't they make it a fair playground for all these athletes that we can get in the ring and find out who is the best wrestler?
You know, I would vote for that in a
Yeah, Hogan's like, this storyline I'm in is fucking bullshit. This company's Mickey Mouse.
It's just so confusing. Well, let me tell you something.
Why don't we just have an Ultimate Fighting
and everything he's
Championship?
got going the way Ric Flair is tooting his own horn, we might say. You know, if we could play. No, I got one more thing to say, Brutai.
It ain't even worth it.
No, I got one more thing to say. You make sure all your ducks are in a row, because I know they are now. But you find Ric Flair for me. Why don't you throw this microphone up in front of his face when he's not ready like you do to me all the time?
Oh, come on, Hulk, give me a break.
No.
I didn't mean to impose.
No, I know whose side you're on, brother. But when you come out here asking about the knee, that's one thing. But then you lead me into all these other questions. What are you going to do if
This guy's supposed to be a fucking baby
in
face?
the third days? What are you going to do if the tables turn?
Calm down, Hulk, please.
Why don't you just ask Flair?
Calm down. I'll ask him if I get the chance.
Yeah, he's a total heel here.
I'm ready for him.
It ain't worth it, brother. It ain't worth it.
All right, Jimmy Hart.
Why am I supposed to like this guy?
WCW heavyweight champion Hulk Hogan.
What a fucking
I've not seen
whiner.
him in that frame of mind for a long, long time. Not good.
Who fucking who, you
I know the
dickhead?
champion. I know he's going to be back. Wow.
All right, so that's from me, Gene Okerlund. And your name was brought up too there, Brain.
Oh, what is this?
Hey, it's the Guardian Angel.
Throw the frisbee, throw the ball. That man's not hurt. Hogan isn't hurt one bit. He's go.
Do you think if Ray Taylor was still alive today, he'd be out campaigning for Curtis Lelo right now?
And I don't know, maybe we can locate Ric Flair to see what he has to say. Even though he's been...
I don't know. Who is this
Who cares?
fella?
No one cares about Flair.
I didn't say his name, but he's got a black glove on, and that's
The
cool.
Guardian Angel in this one-on-one matchup, Heaney, Vader, and Sting.
Oh! Poor Pete Holmes.
Vader's come out with a chair.
I'm getting out of here, Shivani.
Vader has come out with a chair here on Saturday night.
Let me get behind you here.
They want to get it on right now. Two enemies. And here comes Sting.
Now, wait a minute. Oh, there are no favorites here.
That's right. All three.
What is Sting gonna do? I know you're both in the triangle match, but like, why is he acting like Sting's got to jump on? Oh, watch out! Doug Dillinger's in the ring. When Doug Dillinger's involved, who knows? Harley Race might get kidnapped. Yeah, Ray Taylor and Vader had some great matches in '94.
I've never seen anything like it. You should put Dillinger in there. He deserves it.
I agree. Great tan on Sting.
And Vader and
I agree. I agree, Bobby.
All right, things a bit chaotic here at World Championship Wrestling. Guardian, hold on a second now,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
he didn't even take off the jacket.
In two-thirds, of the triangle match, and the third man is going to be none other than Vader. But let's try control that till September the 18th.
I know you're a man that believes in law, order, and justice and fair play, just like I do. I believe that's the
Couldn't
reason you
even
came
frame
out
the
here and
shot
watched
to
my
get
back.
the extra cameras
Vader, I want to
out
let
of the
you know
way.
right now, I appreciate that,
Oh,
man.
shitty.
I really do. But come September the 18th in Roanoke, bottom line is they're going to flip a coin. They're going to try to figure out who the #1 contender is for that World Championship belt. And I pray to God that it's Vader, because every chance I get, I put hands on him.
His promo makes it sound like they're just going to flip a coin at the pay-per-view, and whoever wins the coin toss.
And never to be seen again.
Chalk Knives, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for bringing the flat soda and the crackers. But no, Bossman's promo makes it sound like the match is just a coin flip, and that he wants Vader to win the coin flip, become the #1 contender.
And you know the stakes, Sting.
All I gotta say is go for it, because I know I will.
They're saying go fuck himself.
All right, tensions are running very, very high as these
Oh my gosh.
prepare for fall brawl. The war games
What a weird rushed ending to a taped fucking TV show. Alright, so before we go tonight, like I said, no Off the Grid this Sunday. It's my off week. So I'm back Tuesday for WCW Deep Cuts Live, and here's what we'll be watching then.
I understand you are going to be burning up the wires.
Well, I have some information that's very important to what's happening here at WCW and concerning the NWO. But what's burning up your wires?
Well, I already burned my wires up yesterday.
I know, but what did you burn them? What are you going to burn them about next week is what I want to know.
I'm not going to talk about what I'm going to talk about next week because I'm not going to make my mind up until about 7 o'clock in the morning.
You got a wire on?
Alright, that does it for tonight. 2 hours we've spent together. The last 2 hours. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, watching some 1994 WCW. I appreciate the hang as always. But like I always like to end these with, hey man, I know life sucks. Life's hard. I know it more than anyone, but listen. Let's just make it to the next 7 days. That's all I'm asking. You know, sun up, sun down 7 times, and then we're back here. So if you can do that, I will try. If you try your hardest, I will try my hardest. And we'll do it together. I'll see you all next week. Again, my name is Tom. This has been WCW Deep Cuts Live. It is 11:05 p.m. on the East Coast. Go to bed.